Do you hear that? The thumping. Parts of the inland northwest saw hail and strong winds yesterday. It damaged cars and homes. Now, the storm also knocked out power to thousands of customers around the region. So we're taking a look at all of that today. Taking a look now at Avista Power, over 1,900 customers are without power. Most of those outages are south of Spokane and in the Lewiston-Kamei area. Inland Power is also reporting outages right now, just over 1,500 customers. A majority of them are in the Dishman Hills area. And new this morning, power has been restored to all Kootenai Electric customers. Earlier this morning, the company reported over 2,000 outages. We'll keep you updated on the status of these outages as the morning continues. And this morning, let's check in with meteorologist Thomas Patrick. Thomas, well, this weekend, what's it going to look like? Can we expect better weather? I've got family in town. Can we go out and enjoy Spokane today?
Yeah, people
weekend?
Moving into WSU, isn't that right?
Yes,
this weekend?
yes. We have a new coug in the family, so maybe a little look in the Palouse. It's hot usually this time of the year still.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not surprised there's another coug in the family, knowing your family, Amanda. But yes, this weekend should be good to go. Nothing to worry about. But we got to get through today, and today we are tracking more showers and thunderstorms expected to develop both later on today, and actually just noticed some activity early on this morning. Right now we are at 69 degrees. It is mild, it is humid, and there is still a little leftover energy in the atmosphere, and we still have our main weather player at play. This cutoff low pressure over the ocean was giving us the energy and the what's called the shear, the rotation in the atmosphere. Well, that is still in play for today. And look at this. We just had a couple shower cells just pop up off the foothills of the Blue Mountains and now moving into portions of the Palouse. So Washtenaw and the La Crosse areas might be noticing that cloud cover to the west of Pullman. Starting to see a little bit of activity. No lightning just yet, but we will be keeping a sharp eye on that in the next couple minutes here. As for our severe weather outlook, much like yesterday, the scattered thunderstorms this afternoon could exhibit some strong or severe qualities, including strong winds, lightning, and hail. And if you want to see more of those storms from yesterday, you can always head over to my Twitter page. I was doing some storm chasing, a strong recommendation there. But I'll help you time out and plan around tonight's weather system before we get to this weekend.
All right, thank you, Thomas. After years of delays, sentencing for the Freeman High School shooter started yesterday. Nicole Hernandez is live outside the Spokane County Courthouse this morning, explaining what happened in court.
Good morning, Amanda. So yesterday was the first day of over a week of court proceedings leading up to the shooter's sentencing. Both the defense and the prosecution gave their opening statements in the sentencing. The prosecution asked the judge to give a minimum of 35 years, saying the shooter still has not shown remorse for his actions. The defense, though, says the judge should give him a 20-year sentence.
You will hear that Caleb Sharp was an immature 15-year-old, that he had neurocognitive disorders, and his youthfulness should be the basis to find him less culpable for his criminal conduct.
Sharp was 15 years old when he opened fire on his classmates at Freeman High School. He shot and killed one student and injured 3 others. He pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including first-degree murder and second-degree assault. In yesterday's opening statements, the defense said the court will be hearing from several experts, even the shooter's family, over the next week. The court will also hear victim statements next week as well. The shooter will not be in court today. We're expecting the court proceedings to continue on Monday, and we're expecting the judge to put down his final sentence next Friday, August 19th. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
Well, a traffic alert this morning. Drivers who use Mullen Road Bridge should expect delays because of repairs on the bridge deck. WashDOT says lanes will be closed across Mullen Road Bridge over I-90. Those closures will be in effect from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. today as crews work to put in permanent striping. One lane will stay open to let traffic pass through the work zone. Well, new guidance from the CDC will get rid of many of its recommendations first implemented at the start of the pandemic. People who are exposed to the virus no longer have to quarantine at home, regardless of their vaccination status. Now, although it is recommended they wear a mask and test on the 5th day, the agency is also shifting away from the 6-foot social distancing rule. The changes focus more on individuals making their own decisions about their risk levels. The CDC says the pandemic isn't over, but it's making the changes because of higher vaccination rates and the number of people who have already had the virus. Time now is 6:06. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. A hacker accessed the private information of more than 18,000 former multi-care patients. The breach was discovered earlier this year by a multi-care partner company. The company was able to stop the access and contacted law enforcement. Patients' medical conditions, service dates, and provider names are all at risk from the hack. You will receive a notice if you are impacted. The partner company is providing credit monitoring services for those patients. Applications are now open to get help catching up on your rent. Spokane received $5.5 million in state funds from the Eviction Rent Assistance Program. The city launched an online portal for tenants and landlords to apply to get a portion of that funding. Applicants must meet 3 requirements to get that assistance, though. They must have currently missed or have past due rent payments since March 1st, 2020. Your household income must be at or below 80% of the area median income, and you must live within Spokane city limits. You can find the application on the city's website. And Washington Senators Patty Murray and Maria Cantwell announced nearly $100 million in grant funding for infrastructure. More than $20 million will fund the Pines Road and Burlington Northern Santa Fe project in Spokane Valley. The project will reduce congestion on Pines Road and expand public transportation access. And here's looking at your morning rush. We are continuing to track wildfires burning in our region this morning. Spokane County Fire District 3 is reporting level 1 evacuations for a fire burning around Bonnie Lake. Those evacuations are in place for all homes along Long Road and along Texas Ferry to the north of Cheney Plaza. Right now, fire crews say the fire has burned 44 acres and is 0% contained. A strike team of 5 fire engines will be deployed to help contain the fire today. That's according to fire officials. Of course, we will continue to follow the latest on this fire, but for the most up-to-date information, head to our website at KREM.com.